Welcome to this week's 90 and 90 alongside Cobi, Jones, Joe Tutino. The playoffs are just around the corner, although these regular season games coming up very big. The one we just played, the Galaxy just played against FC Dallas. Oh my goodness, the Galaxy can actually score after 3 games of going goalless. How about that?
Well, it was something special. I think when you look at it, it was great to see the Galaxy get a goal early and then to go right back into the match and score another goal. You know, to get 3 goals overall, it's amazing for the LA Galaxy, showing that they are ready offensively. Still a little bit suspect, some questions defensively.
Playoff-like atmosphere we'll see again this week when the Galaxy play at Seattle. Let's start the clock right there.
Wait a second. Before we start this clock, I got to say, I love this time of year. You know, these are the when I remember back in the day in Pasadena, you know, early morning, crisp in the air. It's starting to feel like playoff time. This is the exciting time that everybody's waiting for. All the year builds up to this. Yes, playoffs are going to be starting in a little bit, but now these games are basically playoff potential. These games matter.
Absolutely, and they matter for the LA Galaxy. Now, at the top of the Western Conference, at the top of the Supporter Shield, we will start right there. Now, the Galaxy at Seattle. The Galaxy have taken the first 2 of this series so far in the regular season. One was 3-1, one was 1-0, and the Galaxy were depleted in the 1-0 victory against Seattle. Now both teams at full strength.
Yeah, this is going to be, you know, an amazing match. I think this is the new rivalry within the Western Conference. You know, Real Salt Lake's dropped off, and now it's the Sounders that have stepped in. You have a lot of connections between these 2 teams. Definitely a former Galaxy coach, now the head coach, you know, with Ziggy Schmid. So I think this is going to be a battle. We've seen it for years. Galaxy Sounders, you know, Ziggy Schmid, Bruce Arena, you know, what's not to like?
A little rivalry there, dating all the way back to when Ziggy was here in LA and Bruce was in DC. Now, opponents recently for the Galaxy, they're forcing the Galaxy to play through their center backs. Seattle doesn't quite play that way. In fact, they drop back and they want to counter over the top. How do you see this one?
Well, I think it's going to be a bit of the same for Seattle. When the Galaxy come into their home, they're going to drop back a little bit. They're still going to try to expose and pressure the center backs of the Galaxy when they can. You've got Obafemi Martins, you've got Clint Dempsey, and they can score goals. And that's going to be the big test for the Galaxy because the defense has been a little bit suspect, and you have a powerful offense in Seattle.
Offensively, though, for the Galaxy, Robbie Keane, Dos Santos, Steven Gerrard, scoring goals at the right time now.
Yeah, this is important. Your big 3, your DPs are stepping up and putting the ball in the back of the net. Now it's about, as we get close to this playoff time, who else can step up, who can support, who can get the job done.
We are at time. We'll talk to you from Seattle.